don't have like anything set up like usual, but guys, hi friends. So I'm in the middle, it is Christmas Eve. I'm in the middle of doing my makeup. I'm watching Zoella's Vlogmas because, in all honesty guys, it has been really hard for me to just get in the Christmas spirit this year. I figured I would take this opportunity. Like I said, I want to start making more like casual vlogs. I would have done a day in my life vlog and brought you along with me, but I didn't really think of it. This is why I need to be more organized about why I'm deciding to change career paths, why that came about, how that came about. I guess to begin, if you weren't aware previously, I decided probably my sophomore or junior year in high school that I wanted to work in the music industry, and specifically marketing, promotion, stuff like that. I went into my first year of college as a business major, going to a school that I knew didn't specialize in music business, but I was kind of like, you know what, I'll go major in business or then marketing like a few months in, and I'll just get my experience through internships and connections and put in a little extra hard work because I really liked the school that I chose. And then I'd say midway through my second year, or actually at the end of my freshman year, I decided it was time to transfer because I wasn't getting any of the resources I needed from that school, and I loved that school so much. I decided to transfer to a public college in my state. I was going out of state in Rhode Island. I live in New Jersey. There was more opportunity. It was closer to New York City. I just had more options and resources for my career options, like career opportunities in the music industry, I should say. I'm not good at like talking and doing makeup, but we're gonna do it because I said I'll sit down and we'll have some casual talks. Fall of 2019, I transferred with the intention of progressing my career and picking up more music industry internships and connections and all that because I was close to the city. And not even 4 or 5 months into attending this school, I started to realize I didn't know if I wanted music industry. Great timing, right? Couldn't have figured that out before I did the whole transfer process, but life happens. At the time, I had only done one internship. I told myself before I switch gears, I'll do one more internship and I'll make sure I pick something that is very specific to what I want to do or what I think I want to do. And so I applied for an internship at a music marketing firm called The Syndicate, located in Weehawken, New Jersey. And that was in 2020. So that was right before COVID all started. So I only really got to experience that for 2 months. We did move online, but I only got to experience in person for about 2 months. And it was a shame because I really, really enjoyed my time there. I thought everyone that worked there was so nice and so friendly. It was a great community they had there of workers. Everyone was really helpful. I did way more hands-on work. And I just felt like I really got to experience the part of the music industry that I thought I wanted to work in. One of my goals always has been to succeed in a career and be comfortable, not feel like I'm short of money at all times. And I'm not saying people in the music industry are short of money at all times. It's just still feeling very like, I don't know about this. Like, I like this. I enjoy these people. They're cool. They love their jobs. Like, I don't know the salary at that place, but you know, they love their jobs, they're staying, like they're happy. But I wasn't convinced that I was happy with the music industry. And just through people that I know and networking, just like things, there were turnoffs for me. And like I mentioned, it kind of started to ruin business for me, started to ruin music for me in some ways. I decided to kind of switch gears after that internship. And although that was a really great experience and I am so glad I did it, and you know, whatever, I still wasn't convinced that that's what I wanted to do. I went to the head of the accounting department at my school. As I mentioned, I am currently, and I was at the time, a marketing major. I still am a marketing major. But I asked her, like, hey, I have an interest in accounting. I am still feeling out what I want to do with the music industry. What is your recommendation? Should I take some accounting classes? Should I double major? What should I do? And she said, pick up a minor in accounting. So I did that right away. Started doing that in February. Come this past summer, 2020, I had fully decided that I wanted to switch to accounting and that I loved music and I love parts of the music industry, but I had a few things that were weighing on me. In all honesty, like, I hate to bring this up, but it was a reason. It wasn't a reason, but it was like, it switched my perspective on a lot of things. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the Taylor Swift Scooter Braun fiasco. Like, it was kind of a whole morally compromised situation. It just started opening my eyes to, these are decisions I might have to make. And I want to work in music because I love music and I appreciate art and I appreciate songwriting and lyricism and just the creation of music. And I don't want to be on that end of making a decision for monetary value, or I don't know. And I have morals when it comes to those things. I mean, I think I have morals in general, but especially with music, I don't want to ever be in that seat to say, yeah, we'll sell this person's music because it'll make our company profit, or whatever the deal is, or turn it down and make the company go down. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't want to be in that seat. So that was a big mover. Not that in particular. I know people are gonna be like, you let Taylor Swift change your decision? No, I just know that happens all the time, probably, and in a lot of different smaller and bigger ways. And Taylor Swift just happens to be a really big example of that. So, all right, totally switch gears. Come this past September 2020. I'm remote at school. I was taking summer classes, accounting classes in the summer online. At this time, I'm like full gear accounting. I'm taking these marketing classes and I'm just like, you know, marketing is great. There's a lot about marketing I do like, but definitely way more into finance and accounting, I've found. So I emailed that same advisor and I say, hi, you know, your recommendation with the minor has really opened my eyes and has really helped. And I really enjoy it. What should I do? Should I double major? Should I switch my major? Is it too late? I really want to full force go into accounting. The way I look at it is, with an accounting degree and the eligibility to be a CPA, you can get any marketing job. You can get a lot of business jobs, a lot of finance jobs. You kind of have way more doors open for you than if you just have a marketing major and you have experience in the music industry. You can't just then become an accountant or a CPA, obviously, or, you know, a financial advisor. You have to do more, and that's fine if you really want to do it. But for me, I want to do accounting. I want to become a CPA, and if I change my mind in the future, at least I have that degree to give me so many more options in the field of business. I emailed my advisor and she says, I have not continued doing my makeup. She said, you can get your master's. I would recommend getting your master's through our school's accounting master's program, whatever. Basically, it's kind of a built-in master's degree. You obviously stay longer. It can be done totally online, which is great to know in this time. And obviously there's a lot of money that goes into this. I will probably have to take out more loans, but for me in the long run, it will pay itself back. And so I've decided to do that. So I'm currently in that application process to get my master's for accounting. I submitted my application. Like I said, there's a lot of reasons I decided I suddenly wanted to start working in accounting, but one of the biggest reasons is I simply like it. I've never been someone who wants my job to be my entire life. One that allows flexibility, one that allows stable pay, a stable, like, series of open doors. I don't know if that sentence made sense, but you know, with the music industry, I think there were gonna have to be sacrifices if I wanted to move up to a really high level, whether that be living in a city. And if you know me, I'm not a city girl. Once I graduate, there's lots of job opportunities for it. Everyone's gonna need an accountant. Even with this COVID thing, like, look at all this going on. I know, so one of my subscribers actually commented about wanting to become an accountant. This is so annoying, I'm sorry, I'm like ruining this video with this ugly pink thing. But one of my subscribers actually said that she was working towards a focus in accounting, and if you're watching this, good for you, girl. Seriously, I think it's a great decision. Look at how COVID has affected so many businesses. You know who has still been employed? Accountants have still been employed. Businesses and individuals always need finances and their tax returns and their accountants. So I do know with accounting comes a lot of especially CPA, comes a lot of stress and a lot of possible sacrifices. And I'm willing to make those sacrifices and I'm willing to intake that stress. When it came to my internship, sorry guys, I forgot to mention this, things I liked and things I didn't like. Things I liked, I loved the work environment there. I liked the organization value of that whole company. Everything was organized. Not one file was out of place. Everything was so organized. I admired what they did with music. They were in touch with so many great artists and bands and labels. They did really good marketing campaigns. Did a lot of grassroots marketing. Things I didn't like. This is gonna sound super negative. because it comes with a lot of job fields, and it's something I should have really taken in consideration when I signed up for marketing. I am not a group worker. I hate group work because I'm always the leader. I'm always the person that like emails the group first, is like, all right, ABC, we're meeting this time. Like I prefer working alone, and I prefer working on my things, and I feel more comfortable handing them in when I do everything, because that way, maybe I'm just like a control freak, but like I like doing my own things. And that was a big thing, a big perk of accounting for me. It's just gonna be me in my cozy little office. You know what, if I do something wrong, it's all my responsibility, and I'm okay with that. I'm not creative. Another thing I should have considered before going into marketing. I'm very much not that creative in terms of like creating slogans and ads and stuff. And there would be like, we'd have brainstorm sessions where we'd have to come up with things, and I really would pick my brain. I would be like, I don't know what the hell. I really don't have any direct complaints about my experiences, because I think I had great experiences. So I don't know, this video is kind of all over the place because like I said, I didn't take little notes. I'm sorry if you guys, like, if I missed anything, but I'd be so happy to answer questions, especially that subscriber who mentioned that they were interested in accounting and business. I'd be so happy to answer questions. Auditing is what I think I want to specialize in, and forensic accounting, because that's exciting. That's very exciting to me. There's lots of specializations you can do, especially if you become a CPA. You can specialize in certain areas. And I'm sorry, my camera cut out. But yeah, if you guys want to know anything else, like additionally, just comment below and I'd be happy to answer comments or make another video about this. But I just wanted to give you guys my little journey and a little catch up of my life events. And yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, put on notifications, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.